Are you ready for beers and budgeting?
Nope.
At 10:30 in the morning? If there's a Guinness involved. Stick around. We're going to be going over our April budget in this video, and we're going to have a beer with it. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Justine with Debt Free Millennials, the place for you to live payment-free, crush your debt. This is my husband, Kyle.
What's up?
And we're going to pour ourselves a beer.
Yep.
First and
Two
foremost.
videos in a row. Another Guinness. Last month was Guinness. This month is Guinness.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Are you guys okay with that?
There's your glass.
Maybe it's just because we need to get through our Guinness.
We did have Guinness out of a tap on Friday. It's always scary every time she opens a can. My God, dude, could you open it any louder? The baby is asleep. Not anymore.
Yeah, she's fine.
Terrible pour. Don't care.
Ooh, mine is perfect.
So the bubbles are kind of cool. That it looks like they're falling downwards. It's kind of neat.
Cheers. That's a way to start your day.
You know, I'm starting to get more stressed out every time we look at our budget because the numbers are getting tighter and tighter from all of our expenses. And I'm more anxious looking at the budget than we used to be.
I will say that I was very stressed out, financially stressed out on Friday, which I don't normally get stressed out about finances because we have everything written down. But I kind of went into a tailspin because, well, should we get into it? Should we open up the budget?
Might as well.
So we planned on bringing home $10,750. We actually brought home $10,909, and we pulled some money from our sinking funds, our savings, our expenses, and we netted $970.91. Yay!
Yeah.
It doesn't feel that way because there's going to be some changes in May moving forward, and our rent is going up. If you've caught my negotiation highlight on Instagram, you know that we've negotiated our rent in the past and we got a $0 increase the previous year. This year, I tried the same negotiation tactics and they were firm that they were going to increase the rent $90 a month.
The highest they've raised it since we've lived here 6-7 years.
Yeah. So knowing that line item is going to change, as well as our childcare expenses are likely going to increase as well.
Yep.
And so we are trying to navigate that in the best way that we know how, and also making sure like our childcare provider feels valued and that we are doing the best we can financially to show that in compensation. And this all came about because we have been in discussions about a raise in childcare compensation. I want to be transparent about that and also be careful, with how we're discussing that, because I realize like this is affecting people's livelihoods.
Yeah, we really like our nanny. She's a
love her.
She's a wonderful person. Don't want to do anything to seem like we're unappreciative of all the effort and stuff that she does for us and making Quinn happy and all that.
So should we go ahead and go through each of the line items?
Yeah, and then at the
April?
end we can probably figure out how we're going to plan for
May. And talk about taxes too. So what do we want to talk about first?
Let's just go through the regular stuff and then we'll hit the beat drums afterwards.
Okay, so a big win. Our grocery budget, we factored in $750, extremely high. We spent $475 on groceries. I did a lot of pulling meat out of the freezer. You were gone for a work trip.
Are you saying I eat a lot?
Yeah.
Because I do.
So I was happy with that.
Yeah, but that's unrealistic. It's a lower than average month.
Yeah.
But I'll take it where we can get it. Because I feel like then when you go to Costco next month and you get a bunch of meat, then it's going to be really high. And that's going to go, well, why is it so high? It's because we bought in bulk.
Oh, this for May, I'm going to have to go back to Costco and get a bunch of stuff and restock. So we'll see.
This is what I'm talking about.
Okay, so this time I highlighted in kind of this purple color areas where I pulled from our sinking funds.
Okay, that's helpful.
That way you know I pulled from the sinking funds and I tallied up that income from sinking funds right here. So we paid our CPA.
Sweet.
We had some car repair stuff that needed to happen. And I pulled some money out of the baby fund to buy some little books and stuff for Quinn. And then this month was a slightly higher month for childcare because we pay every single Friday. And there were 5 Fridays for the month of April. So again, we averaged that out.
Okay.
So that makes sense. Restaurants.
So wait, is the average 4 Fridays? I mean, probably, yeah. Duh. A normal month for the 30s. Let me rephrase my question.
We did it based upon number of days.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Good. There was a bug in here. Shoo away the bug. Shoo away all these expenses.
Okay. We did pretty good on restaurants. However, we did go out for happy hour on Friday, which is not factored into that. So do you remember how much that bill was?
$75.
So we may be just over this now.
Did you get in yesterday's pizza?
Nope. That was 32 bucks. Yeah, so we're over.
Under on the grocery bill, over on the restaurant.
Yeah, so there you go.
It's pretty typical.
Fun money. I only did the $100 that you took out for withdrawals from the ATM.
Oh, okay.
That's where that came from. Otherwise, we didn't have any fun.
Seems usual.
Shopping, we were under budget. That's usually just Amazon and my Target runs. Didn't spend any money on clothes this month.
Yes, we did. I bought myself a shirt.
Oh, yes, you did.
It was $25.
Okay,
Big
there we
spender.
go. Well, then that also comes from your sinking fund. So there we go.
Well, that's no fun.
And then that gets deducted from here.
Wow. First time I bought myself a shirt in I don't know how long. Anyways, I bought it from Bombs Away Brewery in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So haircut, we spent $92 between me getting my haircut and you getting yours.
Okay.
So that got deducted from our sinking fund. Gifts, I spent money on gifts. Memberships, that was just Netflix and Paramount Plus. Are we still keeping Paramount Plus? Do we use it? I feel like we're constantly on NBC. Well, I guess we do use it for 60 minutes.
Yeah, so we use it in the fall for watching football. And then I like it for March Madness. And then this time period is when we use it for 60 minutes. It could be hit or miss.
Okay, I'm just curious. It is $6 a month. Is it breaking the bank? No, but...
It's worth $6. I mean, that's a beer a month.
Yeah.
The one that we stopped was Masterclass.
Yes.
So that one was $125 a year or something?
180.
Ooh, that one was worth cutting out.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the classes are good. Some of them are garbage. Like there was one about investing in real estate.
Yeah.
It was like reading a trifold pamphlet. It was awful.
Yeah, they just gave you the fluff. They didn't actually give you like action items to follow through with.
No, the astronaut one was incredible.
Oh yeah,
the
Chris.
No, that's the art of negotiation, which is another good one.
Ubers took a lot more Ubers this month. $80 spent in Ubers.
Some of those are work related. Did you separate the work ones out?
I tried to, but like I went to the airport because I went to Dallas. I went and had to use an Uber to get up to the car dealership. I had to use it for laser hair appointment. Still doing that. So yeah, little things like that where you had the car, you were at work. And I did record your work trip. $228 spent on your work trip. And the reason why I have this separated out is because he gets reimbursed. So he puts all of his expenses on our personal credit card and then he gets paid out with like a separate work trip paycheck, if you will.
Yeah.
And that usually happens retroactively, obviously. So we'll probably get paid out for that in May.
Yeah.
Okay, so future. Let's talk about this. Go ahead and do Robinhood.
Okay. Robinhood is $25,049.34.
Oh, yeah, you lost money there, didn't you?
But the main things that I invest in are down way more. Like it was down, the one that I invest in a lot that I do my swing trading with was down 12% on Friday.
Wow.
And I'm like, glad I wasn't in that one. Just watching it tank and I'm like, not losing money today.
Okay.
Do you want the other ones or which one?
Yes.
Stash What's your Robinhood doing?
I made a little bit of money on it actually. So I'm up like $40, $4,285.18.
Okay. Stash is at $847.52. WEBULL. Still really like WEBULL. Highly recommend signing up for WEBULL. Don't we have a sign up?
The link is in the description below, and you get free stocks when you sign up, right?
Oh yeah, like a lot of them right now. I don't remember what the email said, but they're trying to get people to invest, and so they're throwing out more stocks. It's like 4 now or something.
Just updating my Betterment account. I just lost $8.
I'm at 1,935 WEBULL. Go down.
WEBULL. Hey-o.
$1,935.80. Got that one. Slam that button.
Let me check on my IRAs. Don't you feel like it's such a old timer?
Yeah, I feel like my
IRAs.
my grandma's great aunt was named Ira or something like that. Sorry if you're named Ira.
And sorry if you call SEP IRAs IRAs. Not sorry. It's called an IRA. So where am I at? Oh, I'm up in my SEP. So 42, not by much, but a little bit. 952 on the dot. That never happens. Roth. I am down 31, 574, 56. My rollover IRA, aka the traditional, down slightly. 447, 89. And then I'm trying to look up my Ally. The reason why I'm looking up Ally is because going back to down payment, the bulk of our savings is going into a high yield savings account right now because we are looking to
buy soon-ish.
That's another story.
I think we've been saying we want to buy soon-ish for like 4 years.
Yeah. Yep.
That's so sad.
Okay. 83, 567, 37. There we go. 137,000, just under 138. Got it. Okay. Also, I noted some things in purple. I spent $272 in Dallas. I did a girls' trip. First time ever away from Quinn for the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Actually,
I took care of the kid by myself. It was a breeze.
Well, bless your heart. And then we spent $374 out of the Treat Yourself Fund. We did a couples massage here in San Diego. It was nice. Awesome. We had champagne. We got like our feet washed.
Yeah, I don't know what I would call that, but
a little Jesus moment. And it was
nice.
Very nice. Had our massage. We went out to a really nice Italian dinner.
Mm-hmm. And then we went to a dive bar.
And then we ended the night in a dive bar. Never heard of. It was just literally like right down the street from us. And we're like...
It's in a corner of a strip mall and the sign outside is like this big.
Yeah. You walk past it, you'd never see it. So we go in there and we're like, hey, what do you have on tap? And he said, Budweiser. The bartender did. Budweiser. I said, that sounds good. I'll have that. And we ordered 2 big tall boys of Budweiser and watched some people play pool. Met a nice girl named Sarah, chit-chatted her up forever, and called it a night.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. Okay, so that's a look at our budget, things that came from the sinking fund I highlighted just so that you guys could see maybe this is how you treat your sinking fund income so you can track that. Let's talk about taxes because we did owe again. If you've been watching us for a while, then you might know that last year we paid over $10,000 in taxes.
Oh, that was a rough year.
Mainly because my quarterly tax payments in that year were lower than what they should have been. So I really focused a lot on making sure I was paying the right amount in quarterly tax payments for my business this past year. And we still owed, but not as much. Yeah. So federal taxes, we paid $966, and that was mainly due to Kyle's investments. He had earned capital gains.
Yep.
And so you do pay taxes on capital gains based upon your income tax bracket. So not too bad there. Here's where things get interesting. The California taxes paid was $2,717. And our CPA found that Kyle's paycheck was under withholding state taxes, which kind of blows my mind that like accountants in your company don't like calculate that out correctly for you. I'm like, why aren't they doing this? So it sounds like you have to withhold a little bit more in your state taxes. And then also I was calculating out 5% towards state taxes in my quarterly tax payments. But because of our income bracket now, it actually needs to be 6%. So now I'm paying 36% in taxes as a self-employed individual. It blows my mind. It's absolutely nuts. Everything else with our pre-tax paycheck contributions, which is mainly all on Kyle, and then I have my SEP IRA contributions that also gets deducted from my revenue, which means I owe less in taxes even though we still owe. That's all accounted for, and that's all the same. I think I would like to see a pay stub, a recent pay stub, just to make sure that these numbers are still correct.
No problem.
So, hey, why did this change?
Because we added stuff to the restaurant and...
Oh, right. Okay, $863.91.
Yep.
So that said, what do we want to do with this money?
What do we have coming up next month? Well, a rent increase.
So our rent is increasing $90. So I went ahead and put that in here. And what I also did is I had to change out some of these numbers. So I was kind of playing with this on my own, but I mean, obviously I need your feedback on this, but I think I decreased some of our fun expenses here. So I kept restaurants the same. I decreased fund money because I was looking back at how much we actually spent on fund money. So we planned for $250 in fund money, and it's always been less than that, 96.
We're really fun people, if you can believe that or not.
No, it's just because there's a lot of fun activities that you can do in San Diego for free.
Yeah.
We went to the beach, park. We hang out with friends a lot. Like last night, we just chilled with our friends and at their place and drank wine. It was fun and free. So I decreased that by $50. I decreased my shopping or my clothing by $25 because I still have like a really hefty sinking fund. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, don't really need that. So I tried to like shave off a little places here and there to incorporate this $90 here.
Okay. I like it. That's fine.
Child care, we are increasing.
We pay her 19 now?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is $19.50. If it goes up to 20, then we are right at, that's kind of a look at how I'm shaping up May and obviously the rest of the year, because those two things aren't changing. That's the thing, is like you can change everything else, like restaurants, clothing, shopping, all of that, maybe even groceries a little bit, but you can't change rent, and we don't want to change childcare.
No, we don't.
So
it's tough.
So yeah, that's kind of how, that's a look at May. I'm trying to think. Did you say you had another work trip coming up for May?
Maybe. I haven't decided if I'm going yet.
Okay.
There's one in June, one in July, probably one in August.
Yeah, I mean, there's Mother's Day, but we don't really spend money on that. My best friend's birthday is coming up, but we have the sinking funds for gifts. Memorial Day weekend, I don't think we have any plans for that. And that's it for May.
Well, with the leftover funds, I think we just throw it at the down payment right now. I don't know where else to put it.
Yeah, I agree. Let's do that. We're still holding on. Kyle actually found a really interesting article on Reddit that talked about commercial-backed securities and how they are starting to cycle the same way that mortgage-backed securities were in 2008 that led to the housing market crash. And so this guy wrote this in-depth article on Reddit. I'm still kind of perusing it.
Who knows? He could be making up stuff.
I don't know. It was interesting. And so we're trying to think, okay, do we hold out? Do we wait for something like that this fall? We'll see.
I don't know. We're in the same boat as a lot of people who are trying to buy and just can't. It's frustrating to say the least.
It's super frustrating, but just so you know, we're still renting. Yeah. Okay, let's finish our Guinnesses.
We'll figure out what to do about the nanny.
Yeah. And then
Call it a day.
Yeah, you'll find out next month what we decide.
Cool.
Okay, if you like this one, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Thanks.